Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I've not been around for a while, obviously with work, other bits and bobs, real life stuff. But I've got a couple of big jobs to do and I thought I'd let you know what they are. But I've got the timing chain to do on the Evo because it's come up with a code P0012, which is normally the timing advantage. I'm going to check to see how worn the actual timing chain is, and I bought one of the uprated ones as well, just to kind of make sure, in case it is pretty bad, and then I'll just change it anyway. But yeah, so I bought a couple of new toys. The first one, obviously, anyone that's done any sort of timing chain or any work under a car. So I bought today, well, say today, the other day. Obviously I was waiting for a few parts to come, and it is an impact gun because I'm going to need one to get the flywheel bolt off. The pulley wheel rather, not flywheel. The pulley wheel. Anyone that's done sort of a timing chain before will know. I think they're put on at like 200 foot-pounds or something stupid like that, but they can be anything up to like 300 foot-pounds by the time you kind of come to taking them off. So getting them off is a pain in the arse. I didn't want to buy one of the pulley wheel kind of key things that locks it in place, mainly due to the fact that I'm going to need one of these anyway to do any sort of underneath suspension work, sway bars or anything like that, to get some of this stubborn bolts off. So I thought I'll treat myself to one. Seeing I'm going to have to use one anyway, and it's a bit of a beast. Yeah, it's supposed to be the best on the market for torque spec. It's supposed to have up to 1,000 foot-pounds of loosening torque. Extra reviews on it, due with the 3 settings, and obviously they've tested all 3 settings. I think the first setting is a little under 200. Setting number 2 is like a little over 300. I think it's like 430, 440 newton meters, which is about little over 300 foot-pounds, and then obviously right up to like kind of like your 1,000 foot-pounds. I think it's only tightening. I think it's only about 900 newton meters, so that'd be what, 700-800 foot-pounds maybe. I don't know. I can't think of the. But anyway, it's a torquey beast, put it that way. It should definitely get the bolt undone. And obviously, to marry that, I had to... Yeah, and because I bought that, obviously I went to Toolstation and that to buy some impact sockets so I didn't break mine. And I seen a nice set, about 30 quid, not too bad. I thought, yeah, 30 odd piece. I thought, yeah, it gives me all the little sockets that I'm going to need. No, out of stock. Seen a one for a 15, for an 8-piece socket. Out of stock. So I had to buy the DeWalt overpriced set that generally I'm hoping it lives up to the name, because obviously I've had to pay like nearly 50 quid for a 9-piece set, where I could have got, for the same price, I could have got a 30 odd piece set, which is a bit of a bummer, but hopefully they'll last and I'll not need any others. The common sizes, so we'll see anyway. After all that, obviously not on the same day because I'd be mad to do that, is I have a certain individual's EP3. It showed signs of low compression in one of the cylinders, so we're gonna, well, I say we're gonna, probably mostly me, but I'm gonna tear into it and kind of see what the issue is. I'm hoping that the block's okay and it's just simple wear and tear. It has done I think it's like 140,000 miles on it now, something around there. So obviously it is warm. It was showing signs earlier on in the year of low, like kind of low compression. Idle wasn't brilliant and stuff. So, but hopefully if everything goes to plan, I'll just be putting probably a new set of pistons and rings in. Maybe uprated con rods. I don't know yet. I'll depend on what my mate wants to do. But we'll see anyway. But yeah, I'll let you further know once the kind of plans get set out properly on that one. So yeah, so I'm going to have some breakfast. I'm not going to record that because I eat like a pig. And I'll get back to once I've kind of started digging into it all. Right then, I'll stand under here because the light's a bit better. Got the rock cover off. It's a bit of a pain. Found that for some reason I am missing, it's usually a 10mm, but I'm missing a 16mm spanner, so I can't release the tension on my pulley to get the auxiliary belt off yet, but I've got my brother coming with a new one. I've got the rock cover off. I've just had a look down. For you guys that are wondering, if you look down, let me swap the camera. Right, if you look right, I don't know how well you're going to see this, but down there, I'll try and, yeah, there we go. Basically this point here, and then if it goes, the chain goes past or starts going past that bolt down there, basically that's the tension at pretty much full whack, so it definitely needs changing. And if you actually look at the chain itself, you can tell between the original and then obviously I'll show you the actual uprated one that they did. There we go. As you can see, it's a double link chain this time, and obviously probably made by slightly better quality as well. Also it has the timing chain marks, which is the little copper marks, and there's the part number if you're wondering for the uprated one. But yeah, I've also bought the guides, and obviously the spare guide bolt just in case. So this sounds like my brother just about to turn up now with my spanner, I believe. It's terrible with sat nav. He's got one on, but he's right. So we'll see how far I get further now. So then, this is how far I got today. A couple of the bolts are a pain in the backside, especially the anchor point for the engine mount. The bolts to get to some of them are a pain in the backside. But I've just popped it on with one bolt just to hold the engine because I've got an axle stand under there just overnight. With